We are going to make it right.
If you became a millionaire, would you keep working? You know?
The commander is here.
What's going on right now is California's trying to figure out.
Don't eat. Something got pop your butt.
Yeah. Oh, I can.
Welcome to BitBoy Crypto, home of DZ, it feels like. I guess I live here now. We just got done doing a live ATB stream, and I'm starting this stream, but Ben is going to be here soon, momentarily. I think seconds, if not minutes away. Thank you joining everybody. Thank you joining Bit Squad. We got a great show today. We're talking about some Bitcoin whales. We're talking about Gary Gensler and the secret meeting with the secret agenda he had with a very, very large exchange. How about that thumbnail, though? I don't know if we could, how big it'll be on this screen right here, but fantastic thumbnail. I just want to give a big shout out to our graphics department. They did fantastic. Guys, if you're on YouTube, make sure you go ahead and hit the like on this video. And ATB, I just started doing Tuesdays and Thursday live streams, and I'm going to start probably making it a Monday through Friday. We streamed it 34 minutes ago, so it'll probably be at 10:30 to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time if you want to check that out. So make sure you come support all the channels. But look who's here, folks. Look who's here. He's back. Guess who's back?
Guys, we made a decision as a company. I made this decision. I said, you know what? We're going to start on time every single day, even if the host can't be here. And I tell the host, I say, listen, if you're going to be late, you're going to have big problems. You may get fired. We have DZ coming back, guys.
Will you share why you're about 30 seconds late?
No, I will not. Guys, when you got to go, you got to go. I'm just saying. Okay, look, guys. It's a 5-minute countdown. 5-minute countdown. I didn't have to go. A couple minutes left. I had to go. Is what it is. Just saying. Yeah, fix my head, Drew.
Yeah, other one, yeah.
Yeah, Drew, fix my head.
You're just so much taller than DZ is the problem.
It is.
That we have to adjust the cameras.
Now it's too big. Wait, no. That was fun. Welcome to Big Boy Crypto. Home of the Bitcoin, largest, greatest crypto community in all the interwebs. No channel works harder to keep you in the know about crypto. And always make sure, smash that like button. Number one thing you can do to help out crypto. Number one thing you can help out the channel. And guys, I want to say this. If you've ever been scorned by a lover, if you've ever had someone who had your heart and you committed everything to them and they broke it the way that CZ broke Gary Gensler's heart, make sure to smash that like button for us, guys. Number one thing. If you've ever been a scorned lover like Gary Gensler, it's hard to imagine Gary Gensler being a lover at all. Hold on. It's disgusting. That's right, guys. Gary Gensler, low IQ. Guys, we have got a good show today. I am so freaking excited. See how DZ used that time to show himself?
He did.
Great job, DZ. Great job. I mean, I appreciate that, actually. I like that a lot. Whoa, what is this thumbnail? What is this guy? Is that my lizard? Is that Gary?
Should we show them what the alternative thumbnail was going to look like?
No.
On the whiteboard?
No. No, we do not do that. We do not do that. What a great thumbnail. Guys, Gary Gensler has been absolutely exposed today, and I have never, did not clog it, guys. Thank you. I have never, ever, ever been more satisfied with the day than I was with yesterday. I had enemies on all fronts taken down. Corey Clipston, the new Alex Mashinsky. We have a Gary Gensler totally exposed. And then we have some other things that are behind this can't really talk about right now. But point is, 4 enemies, 4 went down yesterday. It was great. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, so let's see. Gary Gensler likes to scissor with Jay Clayton.
Ugh.
Guys, that's really weird because they don't do arts and crafts there at the SEC. It's not a fun, like, artsy place. So I don't know. You know the scissors that have the plastic on them when you were a kid?
Yes.
Those don't actually cut.
Not well, at least.
They
no.
don't cut well. And that's setting up your kids for, false expectations.
Yeah.
Later on, they'll be like, oh, no, check us out. I got these real scissors. I just snap it on my finger. It doesn't do anything. And it cuts your finger off. Yeah, guys. Let's see here. My lizard is better looking. Guys, I do have to say this. We are going to go live at some point today to Gary for comment. Because, look, certainly we're not going to go to Gary every single day. But today, I think we need to go to Gary because, he's got some splaining to do, is what I will tell you. Yeah, he loves Why Exposed. Jero and where have you been? Have you not seen the news? Guys, this is the biggest story of the year, in my opinion. We've been trying to figure out all year what is going on with Gary Gensler. Why does he hate crypto so much? We know now it's because CZ told him no for a job. And now we have Gary Gensler going directly at the company that passed him over for a job.
Mm-hmm.
And it's much more than that. You know, I think on the Crypto Twitter Minute, we may just go over a lot of my tweets because, guys, it's obvious what's going on now. We'll look at a Crypto Twitter Minute, but CZ didn't say no to Gary Gensler. CZ said no to allowing the banking system to infiltrate Binance. And now we understand why they hate him so much. So much. Ask him if a meme coin is a security. Guys, according to Gary, everything's a security. This morning, I don't know if you saw it on Twitter, Leafs are now considered. Not leaves, Leafs. Kind of the same thing, some may say. This came out a long time ago, though. It's just being brought up again. No, that's not correct. You're wrong about that. That's not. This was exposed by Binance lawyers yesterday. This is not old news. Have you ever heard about this?
I mean, I hadn't.
No, nobody had, because it came out last night.
Yeah.
That's
To me, I look at this as kind of something that CZ didn't really want to be public. I don't think he wanted people to know that he had this history, but they kind of forced his hand.
I'll say it again, guys. I spoke with a Binance lawyer. They're earmarking $1 billion to fight the SEC. $1 billion to fight the SEC. Billion with a B. Absolutely amazing. Can't Robinhood just list crypto securities of their SEC registered broker dealer? No, because they're considered to be unregistered securities, right? And when I say considered to be, I mean the SEC is saying that they are, but they're really not. So, yeah, it's absolutely big news. So we're going to look at this here in just a little bit. It's going to be absolutely insane when we check this out. Gary, your lack of hair is a security. No, we call that an insecurity.
Ooh.
Call that an insecurity, Gary. And I called Gary Gensler the B word on Twitter yesterday because he is. But I deleted it. Do you want to know why I deleted it?
Why did you delete it?
I deleted it because it had a typo in it. It said headset and it was supposed to say heart. It said broke his headset. So they broke his heart. That's why I deleted it, just so everybody knows. That's why it got deleted. It was a bad typo.
That makes sense.
Show them the BitLab thumbnail. Yeah, let's check out BitLab here. Man, good job, Kelly. You got 7.37 thousand subscribers. Oh, here it is. There's the thumbnail. There it is. Oh, oops. Nope. That did not mean to do that. Reversal near? What to watch? Look at Gary in prison there. Guys, can Gary go to prison if it's proven that he used his position of power to go after someone with a personal vendetta? Or is that against the law? It's got to be, right?
They might call it a crime of passion, you know. I mean, it's like the girlfriend. Like I said, I don't think CZ wanted this coming out that he didn't.
I mean, they would have said a long time ago.
And then the girlfriend got dumped, gets really jealous, and she's trying to ruin her ex-boy. Well, I don't even know if they weren't dating. So, but she thought they were dating. Yeah. Gary did, and now he's trying to ruin his boyfriend's career.
Absolutely,
ex-boyfriend's career.
I don't want to call Gary Gensler CZ's ex-boyfriend. I have too much respect for CZ to say that. I love CZ. I sent CZ a message yesterday. So just so you know, I stand behind you 100%. 100% I stand behind CZ. Guys, when you look at the crypto space and you look at the talking points, there's a reason why you watch this channel. Number one, I have more experience than just about everybody else. Number two, I'm way more entertaining and good looking than every other YouTuber, no offense. Number three, it's because we don't give you what the popular opinion is of the day. We will tell you what we really believe, even if it's the unpopular opinion. We've been telling you for a year now, almost. Binance is not insolvent. Binance is not the problem. CZ is not the villain. You're being painted a wrong picture. And I think everybody's starting to see that that's true. The SEC is not going after Binance because they did anything wrong. They're going after them because Gary Gensler has a hard-on to destroy Binance because they told him no for a job. And I would, if we had, Ben, do you personally know CZ and BA? Who is, Brian Armstrong? I do not know Uncle Brian. It's weird. We go to Thanksgiving and he's literally on the other side of the table and he won't talk to me. So I've never actually spoken to him directly. CZ, I have absolutely, I have talked with CZ a few times. He was on my show a long time ago. I have some people I know pretty well that are very high up at Binance. But he was on my podcast that was on this channel, but he hasn't actually came on my show per se. But yeah, I've spoken with him a few times. So, Ben, first of all, thanks for all you do. Next, I have held the same 25K portfolio since August, as you have shown. Key question, are you going to keep holding these cryptos and weather the storm? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we think that was probably the local bottom there. We're going to be talking about, we made a couple moves in the portfolio. We're going to talk about that this week. But the important thing is to understand that the portfolio videos are kind of boring right now because we can't really do much with everything down. However, we did have one coin that pumped pretty good in our ISO 20022 portfolio. We took some profits on it. We'll be talking about that. We also decided yesterday, we actually had a meeting between all of our financial and crypto team. And what we decided is we don't like Coinly. I don't like CoinStats. I don't like any of the portfolio shoulders. Why? Or showers, folders, showers. I don't know what that is. But the fact is, all of these portfolio display sites, they're basing everything because they think you want it for tax purposes. We don't want it. We don't care about the cost basis. We're not doing it for tax purposes. We're strictly trying to show people how much money we make in these portfolios. So because of that, we decided we're going to build our own custom display that's going to show our portfolios. So we're really excited about that. We're going to be working with the API and all that. So it's going to be really exciting. All right. Let's go ahead and move on here. Don't forget to check out Hidden Merch. If you're in the Bitcoin Nation, don't forget to check out Hidden Merch. I'm telling you guys, we got some major people, maybe some of the most major people in the world, I would say, in the world of entertainment and sports, going to be rocking Bitcoin gear. Or we're just calling it Ben gear now at this point. So, we're having a lot of cool conversations with people that if I told you who these people are, you wouldn't even believe it, is what I'll tell you.
Here's the thing, but even like taking crypto completely out of it, that is just cool looking merch.
Yeah, that's because I'm cool.
That is pretty dope. I am gonna definitely get me some. And I'm gonna
yeah, I'm excited about it. And the merch is cool. We've gone with this kind of black design. If you go to the Bencoin Twitter, by the way, let's go to Bencoin Twitter. Look at that guy. Look at that guy with that lizard on his hand. Let's go to Bencoin. I think it's Join Bencoin is what it's called now, but yeah, Join Bencoin. We did a Twitter Spaces yesterday. God, we got to get rid of these old dog pictures. I hate those dog pictures. We are also launching our Discord, actually. If you come here to join Bencoin at Join Bencoin, you guys can see we're going with more of this black theme. It's a little more masculine than the blue, pinkish orange. We're going with the black in the background. We think it looks a lot cooler. But if you go here and you go to Linktree, you can find this. God, Cassie's so good. I knew she was going to immediately have this on the Linktree. We have if you want to be an ambassador with Bencoin, these are our hardcore volunteers that love Bencoin, that love what we're doing. If you want to be a partner or your company wants to partner with Bencoin, we've got an application for that. We have the Bencoin Nation Advisor. If you want to be an advisor or Ben Nation Advisor, you can click there. We have our new Discord server. You guys got to check out the Discord server. It's amazing. We're spending a lot of money on this thing to get it where it needs to be. Of course, on Twitter, that's where you came from. You can join us on Telegram. If you want to buy Bencoin, you can click it here. We did make the announcement yesterday that we do have a new COO. You probably recognize her from our Spaces. Cassandra. Too many people are calling her Kathy. And we did the Twitter. Did you listen to Twitter Spaces yesterday?
No, I didn't get.
It was awesome. It was awesome, and really nice lady. Trina came up. We love Trina. Trina's great, but she thought the name was Kathy, not Cassie. So she said she might start.
I thought you said
Cassandra.
Kathy with a lisp.
That's what I thought. Like I almost said, "Hey, Kathy," but then it would have continued it on. So you guys can check out Cassie at Duchess of DeFi. She is our new COO of Bencoin. She's absolutely amazing. If you go listen to our Twitter Spaces yesterday, you will see she's like the most organized, strategic, thorough person that I've ever been around. And so really excited to have her obviously working on that stuff.
You know, Ben, next we're going to have to get a portfolio update of all your assistants and how valuable they are.
All of our assistants.
I'm afraid of where I'll get ranked. Honestly, I don't think I'm doing a bad job, but Cassie and Allison, and it's hard competition out here.
Well, I tell you what, Cassie and Allison are amazing. We also have Rhea coming. Rhea's going to be coming. She's going to be my social media assistant. She's coming from Australia, so we're really excited about that. So that y'all will be my not quadriplegic. That's not the right word. My quadrigon, my square of assistants, I guess you call it. I'm not sure, but only one of them. I'm terrified it's going to take over my show.
Hey, listen.
Allison's hand, guys, is amazing.
Yeah.
You guys see that hand on here? Before long, that hand is going to reach out and grab my neck and pull me off the show, and she's going to come take over. It's literally going to look like this. Welcome to the show. It's me, Allison.
Oh my god.
That's it. That's the show right there. That's it, guys.
I told you the Investing Bros community is convinced that I'm Allison. I told her we're gonna do some social media posts where it's just her body with my head on it.
Yeah.
And,
They say no TJ anymore. TJ's not my assistant. TJ is my business. TJ's my partner. Me and TJ are partners. Okay. Man, are you going to play pickleball with us tonight?
I don't know. Let me talk to the wife.
Okay. Oh, yeah. You just had a kid.
I did.
That is
I
true.
did.
How's that going, by the way?
He's doing great.
Yeah.
He,
Waking up. The sleep thing is real, isn't it?
he's been sleeping like a champ, though.
Oh,
he's
just
doing
wait, bud.
great.
But I mean, you're having to wake up in the middle of the night.
No,
Not at all?
He
Not
slept-
once?
He slept. Well, we did technically, but he slept for 6 hours straight last night.
Oh, 6 hours. Yeah. 6 hours. Sure.
Hey,
that's a long
solid
streak.
little sleep cycle right there.
That is.
Yeah.
But not every night.
Most nights it's like he'll sleep for like 3 to 4 hours in a row.
Yeah.
Wake up once. He just needs to feed and goes right back to sleep.
Yep,
So it's
yep,
pretty good.
That's how it goes. But I'm telling you, your sleep will be permanently different. You never sleep the same after. You'll see.
We'll see. We'll see.
You'll
yeah.
see. You'll see. Well, because your brain, the thing is, what it is like they call it your lizard brain or your Gary brain.
Yeah.
It's like now you have something you're responsible for keeping alive, kind of like I am for keeping crypto alive.
Mhm.
And it's like in the back of your mind, it's always, is this thing safe? Is this thing okay? So especially when, it moves to his own room, like you'll wake up at 2 a.m. and be like, is he breathing? What's going on? Like it's your brain. It just caused you to do it. So,
Yeah.
well, cool.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. I finally got my, Rickomania says, if you want to collab for my next fight, I'll rock Bitcoin on my fight gear. Well, I don't know what you fight. Who do you fight? We'll see. I mean, there's a lot of crossover with the UFC stuff. All right, let's move on. Markets. 25,599 crypto, 640 exchanges, 1.109 trillion. Didn't really budge since yesterday. 30.7 billion in market cap, in volume. 46.6. What a big increase. It went up like 1.5% in the last couple of days.
Mhm.
Ethereum dominance still at 20.1%. Ethereum is holding 15.5 Paraguays, and now you get the joke. 15.5 Paraguays will send you an e-transaction. Got Bitcoin coming in at 26.7. It's up 1%. Yeah, notice it's up a little bit in the last hour, up about 0.5%. There we go. Ethereum up about 1%, killing it. BNB up after a big crushing blow, obviously, from the Binance saga. Cardano and XRP starting to recover a little bit. Dogecoin recovering a little bit. There we go. How did my video do last night that I did in my reading room?
I think.
Did you watch
50K? Yeah, I think it's like a 50K.
I think it was a pretty good video. I thought it was a pretty good little video. Yeah, there we go. 54,000 on that one, so pretty good. So yeah, we just did that yesterday.
Okay.
Surely not again today.
I'm just looking at my piece of paper.
Yeah, sometimes it's not on my side, just so you know. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. So yeah, we got to figure out how many days a week that is or something.
Mhm.
So yeah, we literally just did it yesterday. Okay, or maybe 2 days ago. All right, so back to the markets. Let's look at the biggest gainers of the day. Is Frank coming on today, by the way?
No, we got Tom Crown.
Tom Crown's on today. Oh, so
Yeah.
he's ready now, huh?
He's ready.
Terra Classic, a little still recovering. Stacks continuing to move up 7% for the week. Guys, ignore Terra Classic. I mean, it shouldn't even exist. Let's see here. And did we ever touch base with the other Tom? Did he ever confirm or anything? Yeah.
Yeah.
So see, for special guest, we should not put special guest till we confirm it at the bottom, just so y'all know. So
should we make it?
yeah, you might as well show up.
I could change it to not special guest.
Yeah, we should put like a more general term in case the person doesn't show up. You guys got to keep in mind, like a lot of times we're here on East Coast and everybody's not on East Coast.
Yeah.
So like if somebody oversleeps or forgets or something, or there's a miscommunication, you can't really make it up because it's, like 9 o'clock over there in the morning. It is a very special guest if our special guest does come on today. So excited about that. All right, let's go ahead and let's bring Tom on. Yeah, let's do it.
I'm on.
Kevin O'Leary saying we should stop fighting the SEC and just register as securities. You know why? Because that means you can't invest in them, dummies. Sorry, I should call you dummies. Low IQ on my point. There he is, Tom Crown, rocking the hit merch. What's up, Tom?
I love it, man. I love the merch.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep up with everything going on over the last 72 hours. What a tornado. We thought last year was wild.
Yeah.
Everything is happening.
Is he only fading out on my side?
The sound, he's good on my side.
That's weird. There's something wrong with my thing.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. Tom, can you talk for a second, Tom?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can talk.
There it is. Okay.
That's one thing I can do.
Perfect. Okay.
We
Yeah,
good?
I was just going out. Yeah, I think we had a loose wire or something. It's good now. So, anyways, Tom, yeah, a lot of craziness in the last 72 hours. Absolutely bananas. We go from Binance on Monday to Coinbase on Tuesday to yesterday. We got the news. Gary Gensler turned down for a job as an advisor from CZ directly after he funneled information about a hearing to CZ as well. Man, we got a lot of conflicts of interest, but that's not really what you do. You don't really do the news, right? Or are you doing news these days too?
So, I mean, you just got to go with the trends. I definitely do more charts, but I have been dipping more into the news. I've been more active on Twitter Spaces, covering different stuff. You just got to stay dynamic. You know how it is.
Well, you have to. Crimson Caravan.
Especially when the charts are so boring, right? They've been really boring. I'm sorry, guys. They've been so boring.
This is the time.
Got to go for some news.
This is the time of the cycle. This is the time of the cycle where we're seeing the boring sideways action. I said, I think we're going to have a boring summer. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, well, with everything going on, and I don't love to talk about news, but with everything going on, it is hard to imagine kind of anything outside of an extremely boring summer or, black swan, white swan, wild price movement. And of course, I would prefer that, but summers typically have been more boring in crypto over the last few years. The chart is, we're at like really close to all-time low volatilities until the last few days. Like, I got some charts and stuff to show you guys.
Yeah.
I figured you'd appreciate this, though. Mr. Gensler arrested Mario.
Oh, no.
The man of coins.
Wow.
Yeah.
There he is.
Free Mario. Free him.
Now,
Yeah, this guy's dealing in coins.
Have you seen our Gary?
No, which one?
Oh, yeah. You haven't seen Gary.
No.
Let me see if I can pull up my screen real quick. Let me do a little screen share for you, Tom, so you can see it. We're going to toggle. We're going to go to BitBoy Crypto on Twitter. Share. Here you go. I just want to show you our little Gary here. Here he is right there. There's Gary. That's our new bearded dragon named Gary. Wait,
Let's make him the SEC head.
Oh, what do you mean? Why would you think he's not? Why would you think he's not, Tom? That is the new head of the SEC. And actually, we have him. We've captured him. He's in our possession. So we're really excited.
Perfect.
Yeah, absolutely.
Perfect. Well, here, let me jump into some
let's
charts.
do it.
How
Let's check
about
the
that?
charts.
Sound good?
Yep.
Yeah. Let's do that. So I'm going to share my screen. Let me see. Hopefully my camera and stuff doesn't freeze. I'll give you guys the two outcomes that I can see because I feel like this appeases everyone is like a bullish take and a bearish take. And so let's jump into it. This chart has a lot on it, but really just marked out here the important values for this month. We see at 27.2, if we trade above there, we have a green monthly candle. Reminder, June is the end of the second quarter of this year. So if we don't get a lot of movement into the end of June, likely July, seeing into Q3, I'd expect some kind of kickoff, whether that be a rally or a dump, I couldn't tell you. So here, we're sitting here at a very important part, a very important price. And this is kind of where my eyes have been for the last, honestly, all year. That's the 200 weekly moving average. We are just above it. And you can see even yesterday's sell-off didn't quite take it out. We did trade below briefly. The market pushed it back up. And that's 26.3. This is where all of our eyes as traders should be, is this 200 weekly moving average. It has absolutely been the indicator over the last, ever since the 200 weeks passed in Bitcoin. This has been the bar of, are we bullish? Are we bearish? And we're right at it. So this makes TA really hard today. We're literally trading within 1-2% of it. So let's just go ahead and do a little hopium and then a little doomium. So if this 200 weekly holds, I see the potential for another move up that we've seen this year. So if we look at these, we see a pretty clear pattern that maybe people aren't paying attention to. We have had two basically 60% rallies. I place these really roughly. They're not perfect. 60% rallies. If the 200 weekly holds, I'm going to look for the same thing, another 60% rally. This does diverge from the last cycles. This is kind of a much smaller move to the upside, but that would put us around the $40,000 area. I think this makes sense. I don't want to get super into the charts that I've gone over many times, but there's many technical reasons to be looking for this 40,000 area this year. My favorite one is, honestly, I think this is where people get excited about price again. Once you get close to that 50,000, that catches eyes. It's very psychological. I think that's when people who have been sidelined jump back in. And unfortunately, that's probably when we see a retracement again. So I like the way this looks, and that's going to come down again to that 200 weekly moving average, which we could zoom in all day and see we're just flirting with it. So I do want to give the bearish take because there's a lot of negative news going on. People are feeling it. And so I'm going to give you my downside target. I see a ton of confluence down here in about 24.3 to 23.3. This zone, if tested, I think looking back will end up being kind of that February, March sell-off where we get that V-shaped downward movement. Now, for the minute, I am still on the bullish side. I'm always on the bullish side, but I think this is very realistic and there's a lot of reasons to be looking here. So if we look at the 19.5 move down to 31K, right there at 23.3 is our golden retrace, our 618 on the Fibonacci. We see markets return to this level all the time. This is almost expected of any move to the upside or downside. We see retracement. And so that point's right there. If we look at our most recent in May swing low to swing high, our measured move, which is using that same Fibonacci tool down at the 2 extension, is right there at 23.3. This is pretty incredible that they line up, but the coincidences don't even end there. And I should have had this up already. Boom. Let me get rid of everything. The 200 daily moving average. This is exactly where we bottomed in March. And unfortunately, it's right there at 23.3 again. So that gives us so many places, so many technical indicators, just so many things pointing to this price. Now, there's no way to know if it's going to go there. I think the first sign will be a solid weekly close under the 200 weekly moving average.
You just asked me.
And then my eyes are set on 23 too. Or ask Ben. Ben, where are we going, buddy? Why am I doing charts? What's happening?
23.3. There we go. No, I actually don't know. I don't think we're going to go down that low. I don't think.
I don't really either.
You got a perfect number there. I agree. I mean, everything lines up. I just, let me tell you what I can kind of see happening here. And I talked about this yesterday on the show a little bit, which is what I can see happening is like the middle of June looked like it was going to be really big, right? Because we have the FOMC meeting. We're probably not getting a raise. There's a lot of stuff swirling around towards the end of this month. Should be pretty bullish. But now that we've had this major drop, major, you know, it's not a crash, but a pretty major drop, significant drop. Now, all this bullish news in the middle of the month is just going to catch us back up to like 28, 29, 30, and we're going to stay sideways still. That's what I kind of see happening.
I pretty much agree. I just like to give both sides when I come on here because your audience is so diverse. There are actually a lot of things happening mid this month. The FOMC, I'm not an astrology guy, but I saw something is very important happening like the 13th on the astrological chart. I don't really follow that stuff, but hey, why not? You know,
yeah,
it's boring. Look at other stuff.
I know some people that do.
I do too. I think there's some value there, but I don't think it's the fortune teller. I think you're right. I don't really think we're going to see 23.3, but if we do get kind of signs that we're going to have further downside, it really lines up well with what we've seen. And the chart is just, I mean, it's just so many things pointing at that number. So if we see it, might not be a bad place to take a trade. I personally will, not financial advice, but in the meantime, I'm just kind of sitting and waiting and hoping that we get something that pushes us through this terrible sideways grind. It's been like 85 days here in this range.
Yeah. Well, you know what's interesting? You know, when you look at this bear market, and of course, I think the bear market ended in November, from a technical perspective, right? We'll look back in 2 years and say it ended in November. Right now, it still feels like the bear market. But
I agree.
If you look at this bear market compared to the last one there were several times where it really looked like we were going to break out and go up, and then we went back down. Okay. This one,
absolutely.
So the point is with that one, it was like a chart that looked like, well, I gotta go this way.
Just like
it was like, shh. I wonder if this bull market, instead of seeing like going like up and then down and then parabolic, like what if we just went? You understand what I'm saying with that?
It would look more like our previous bull markets, like 2014, like those zones where it's really just up, kind of pull down sideways, up, pull down sideways, not the straight up. And I agree with you there too. Like the previous cycle, if we want to say 69 was the top, that didn't look anything like our previous bull markets. We had blow off tops in all of them where price got just crazy and then
we've never
smashed back down to reality.
Yeah, that was a double top. So
never. And now 16.5, this is not the same retracement. We haven't gone down 85%. None of it looks the same. And so I'm on page with you, man. I think that it's going to surprise everybody.
That's it, guys. Guys, make sure, and can you make sure to pin that to the chat, Tim? You guys make sure to go check out Tom Crown's channel. We'll put his pin that to the chat. There it is. We're gonna pop it in there and pin it. So you guys can go follow Tom Crown. Tom Crown, one of my greatest friends. We love you, Tom. Thanks for coming on.
Love you, Ben.
And my favorite thing I love when you do is when you say, I agree with you. I agree with you. I agree. That's my favorite thing, Tom. Thanks. All right.
I agree with
everybody.
you. I agree with you. See
All
you,
right,
Ben.
man. All right,
Peace,
bye.
guys.
Okay. I love when Tom agrees with me. My favorite. Because Tom's smart. Tom's a smart guy. I'm a fun guy. Tom's a smart guy. They call me Shroomy. See, he's a fun guy.
Yeah.
Did you get it?
I did.
Yeah.
I know. I'm working on it. I'm supposed to laugh
Uh-huh.
all.
No, that was too
Okay.
much. No, that sounds fake. Can you make it sound real?
Is that good?
Yeah, that's good. I like
Okay,
that.
okay,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, that was believable. That was believable. In your opinion, will owning 500 billion make a millionaire at some point? I'd have to do the math on that, but I can't do.
Yeah.
Like, you guys got to remember when it comes to prices, I can't give price predictions on Bitcoin. I just can't do it because of the way, legally, structurally, the way things are set up. So can't really talk about the price. I can talk about where I think the market cap is going to go in terms of ranking. I think I want to see a $35 billion market cap one day. That's the goal. But multi-billions, I think it will be possible in the bull run for sure. We are working so hard behind the scenes, which you guys have no idea. So we're like, like the price has been going down. Guys, what other project starts and pops up into the top 300 in a week that doesn't have VC backing? It doesn't really happen. Okay. So what we're doing is working behind the scenes to build. We're building, just like people do in the bear market. You guys are going to see a lot of stuff coming in the next 2, 4, 6, 8 weeks. We did our Twitter Spaces last night. We're ahead of our roadmap. So we're super excited about that. So there you go. Where can we buy Tom Crown sunglasses? I don't know. That's a great question. I have no idea where he gets those.
I think I was talking with him once. He said he's been trying. It was like he would make so much business for the people that make his glasses. He's reached out to them. He's actually talked to people. Tom, you can correct me if I'm wrong here, but I thought he said this. They refused to give him even an affiliate link. And so they just don't like money, I guess, is the real problem with
He's got to fight. He needs to make his own.
Yeah.
Yep. I agree with that.
Yeah, he just said 100%, Tim. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Tell us some partners. Guys, we can't yet. Well, I mean, we do know we partner with Hourglass. We got a big announcement coming with Hourglass tomorrow, actually. 2 big announcements coming with Hourglass. One from us, one from them tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. The ticker's WAIT there, obviously. WAIT. So we'll see what happens. But we do have some more. I'm going to Monday night. I'm flying. I shouldn't miss a show. I'm going to leave a little bit early from the show on Monday. I'm going to Washington, D.C. We're meeting with our potential lobbying company and also meeting with a pretty big potential partner. But we're looking at many other partners, and we should have some announcements on partnerships probably by the end of the month. So super excited about that. Okay. All right. Let's go to the headlines here. Bitcoin whales aggressively accumulating while smaller holders divest their holdings. Bitcoin has been witnessing a significant accumulation trend over the past 6 weeks, predominantly from non-exchange owners of the currency who possess substantial holdings, meaning Bitcoin whales with more than 10,000 Bitcoin in their wallets. An interesting dichotomy. I guess, can I just be honest about the story? I don't care. Let's be honest. How many times a week do we cover a story that kind of sounds like this?
You're gonna get stories like this all the time at the bottom
Right.
of a bear
That's
market.
the point.
That's the whole thing.
That's the point, guys. Like, they're just looking for something that can make you feel like things are kind of bullish.
Mm-hmm.
Accumulate. Guys, we know we're in an accumulation market. We know that. We've been telling you that for months now.
I got a story for you. We can kind of replace with this one.
Yeah.
I don't think it's up there. I could be wrong, but JP Morgan is now saying that they see $45,000 on the horizon for Bitcoin. What do you think about JP Morgan's take?
Ooh, dump eat.
That's what I said. Yeah, I'm like, I put on Twitter this morning. I was literally like, listen, I'm bullish right now on Bitcoin, but
that's
that one
scary.
scares me.
Yeah, it's scary.
I don't like that. If Kramer comes out echoing the same thing, it's done. 23K is going to be.
Well, that's the thing. We got the JP Morgan reverse indicator and the Jim Cramer reverse indicator, and they're going at each other right now because Jim Cramer's like, get out of all crypto. So let me tell you what I kind of cup and handle on the Bitcoin daily chart. Tim, what cup and handle? That means price is going to go up, right?
Cup and handle would be up. I didn't see that, but I also wasn't looking for it, so I'll look at that and
check that out for me. Well, we'll pull it up right now. Let's pull it up.
Yeah.
This is the daily. Let's zoom in a little bit. And real quick before we do that, this is what I was saying is if you look at, I don't want to go back further, but with the one exception of the Bitcoin conference last year, where the price did go up a little bit, this bear market has been pretty much straight down.
Yes.
Right. The last one there looked like there was some hope for some upwards action. Will we see something on the upside that's kind of like the same, like where it's just going to keep going up, 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 up? Maybe not parabolic. It would have been better if I would have been able to draw that a little bit differently. Let me move this over a little bit. This is what I was kind of saying. Like I could kind of see it going like kind of that same shape on the upside is where it's like, we go up, 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 up kind of deal.
Yeah.
Instead of like, sideways, 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 whoop. Right. You guys see the difference there? That's kind of what we've seen in the past has been kind of this action. Will we see kind of this action, which means next year we could see the price of Bitcoin around $45,000 for the halving. That would be amazing. Okay, so let's zoom in on this a little bit better here, and let's see if you can see the cup and handle he's talking about.
There's a couple different ways they're kind of looking at that I would say scoot over a little bit more.
Yeah, let me get rid of
they're not talking about that. They're talking about macro. They're going back out to like I think that we're talking about like not August. It was back in May or so of 2022 is where they're going all the way back to. I'm looking at it, and I'm not. It's not really ready. If we hit that 23.3 that Tom Crown talked about, then yeah, maybe that's a cup and handle. But at the moment, I would not be super optimistic that's a cup and handle just yet.
Okay.
So.
All right. Well, cool. Well, there you go. That's TA Tim, y'all. Okay. All right. Let's move on to this story. Swan Bitcoin. Customers struggle to buy Bitcoin. You want a company to run away from as fast and as far as you can? Run away from Swan Bitcoin. For sure. Corey Clipson is the new Alex Mashinsky, guys. Okay, do you guys remember when Celsius was starting to go down? Do you guys remember? And I was on a live stream with Alex, and I could just tell something was different. We started hearing all these rumors from people like Corey Clipson that, it's going to go, it's going down when you can't withdraw. That's what he said. When there's problems with withdrawals, it's going down for sure. It's what he says about Binance too. Swan Bitcoin didn't have problems withdrawing yesterday. Were there problems with automatic withdrawals? Yeah, they said they're updating their platform. We're going to look at one that's a lie. They had to update their platform because they're having problems with their custodian because these Bitcoin people that are saying not your keys, not your crypto, not your keys, not your Bitcoins, what they say. But by the way, let me hold on to your Bitcoin in a custodian. These people are so intellectually dishonest. It's unreal. Okay. So let's take a look at what's going on with this. Then we're going to go, I've got several tweets about this. I may not show the tweets. I may just talk about them. But Swan Bitcoin customers struggle to buy Bitcoin. Bitcoin-only platforms persisted as Swan's chief executive bash rival exchanges on Twitter. That's right, guys. While you're having problems buying, selling, withdrawing on Swan Bitcoin, the CEO is out there criticizing Binance, criticizing CZ. Got a bunch of nobodies because nobody cares about this stupid company. A bunch of nobodies in the Bitcoin world together to talk about how bad a third-party exchange is while they're holding all your Bitcoin in a third-party custodian. You can't make this stuff up. Their heads are so far up their anuses that they can't see how intellectually dishonest they are. It's unreal. Swan Bitcoin appears to have been struggling as the company has moved to transfer all of its assets to 2 new custodians. More custodians. Thank God, Swan Bitcoin. Thank God. And they'll say, well, they say you should get your money out of there. Okay. Jesse Powell says the same thing about Kraken. Does Swan Bitcoin, does Corey Clipson cut Jesse Powell any slack when he says that? No. I can't with these people. Remember these words. I want you guys to remember these words. Corey Clipson is the new Alex Mashinsky. Let's see here. Swan Bitcoin appears to have been struggling as the company has moved to transfer all of its assets to 2 new custodians, even as its CEO harshly criticized other crypto exchanges in the wake of the SEC's lawsuits against Binance and Coinbase this week. The company said in a statement posted on its website Wednesday that all funds are being transferred to qualified custodians, Fortress Trust, and BitGo. CEO Corey Clipson confirmed this in an email to Blockworks, in which he also noted that the company was migrating from Prime Trust and Fireblocks. Now that's really interesting because it's almost like somebody on Twitter, somebody on Twitter warned him about this months ago, and I was laughed at. You think you're going to be able to come in here and do that? Thanks for your $2, idiot. Thank you for that. I can buy like 100 million Bitcoin with that, I think. Thank you. Let's see here. Whereas I have so much, I was firing off. I woke up at like 1:30 in the morning for like an hour, just tweeted a bunch and then went back to sleep. Here it is. Okay. Where are you at, MacGruber? I call him MacGruber because he's got bad hair. Now, of course, you would think people would know by now. Anybody that puts one, get them out of here. Get them out of here. If you say one, I'm removing from your chat. Period. Because you're a dummy. You shouldn't be here. Okay. Where are you at, MacGruber? Of course, you would think by now that people would understand that if your exchange has someone like this guy who has terrible hair, you would think you would understand, right? My new book is called Catching Up to FTX, Lessons Learned During My Crusade Against Fraud, Corruption, and Bad Hair. Guys, Corey Clipson's got the worst hair I've ever seen next to Sam Bankman-Fried. This was on March 17th. This was almost 3 months ago. Do you guys know that Join SwanForce, aka Swan Bitcoin, the fraudulent company by Corey Clipson, who made all of his money shilling ICOs, this is true, uses the exact same custodian for their Bitcoin that served FTX? Ask yourself the question, did Prime Trust keep FTX's Bitcoin safe? Did it? Did it, Corey? Very interesting, isn't it? Very interesting. Now, you may say to yourself, what is Prime Trust? What's going on with Prime Trust? Now, I can't show you this. I can't show you this because Corey Clipson blocked me from Twitter because I've been speaking truth to him. Now, certainly, I block people from Twitter because they might be annoying. Corey Clipson is someone who I have had a lot of dialogue with back and forth over many, many different issues. And I finally struck the nerve that got him to block me. Okay. And Gary Gensler is easily Mr. Burns. There he is. But the fact is, Corey Clipson on this thread said something about how ridiculous this is that I would even bring this up. Well, now you fast forward, and now they're transferring all of their crypto from Prime Trust. Big shocker. At the same time, Swan's wire transfers, as well as custody and trading business lines, were both operating under degraded performance. Why do you think that is? Degraded performance. The company on its website listed a major platform upgrade as being underway each day since May 30th. And here he is, attacking Coinbase. Here he is, guys. Corey Clipson, this guy would sell his children if he thought he could go on a public platform and bash everything other than Bitcoin. This guy's so desperate for attention that he literally tried to get in on CoinDesk TV that nobody watches. And he tries to I'm on CoinDesk TV. Guys, they get 7 viewers at one time.
That's almost double CNN, though.
It is almost double CNN. That is true. Thank CoinDesk. We're going to crush CoinDesk and Cointelegraph, by the way. Can't wait to tell you guys more about that. The company owes a Twitter space about the lawsuits, which included Bitcoin, not crypto. Guys, I'm not even halfway done with this story. On Wednesday, self-service Bitcoin withdrawals remain unaffected, while instant buys as well as automated service savings plans and automated withdrawals were not operational. Now, you may ask yourself the question, okay, well, what's the big deal? If automated withdrawals were not available, but self-service Bitcoin withdrawals were, what does that mean? That means think about this, guys, use your brains. Your brains, you have them. Use them. This means all of the people that were sitting around and had these automatic withdrawals going on that don't pay attention. That's the whole reason you do automatic withdrawals, is so you don't have to pay attention. They cut all of those out because they didn't have the funds to do it in the custodian because of Prime Trust. And they can do self-service ones because the people that noticed were not very many. So if they cut out all the automatic ones, they still had access to enough Bitcoin to give you the custom ones, to give you the self-service withdrawals. Use your brain, people. Use your brain. Guys, we've seen this a million times so far. I want to ask you this question. Outside of, and we know Gate.io is having problems, right? But remember when Crypto.com transferred all that money to Gate.io? Do you remember that story, Tim?
Mm-mm.
Okay, this was right after FTX. There was a huge transfer from Crypto.com to Gate.io, and then Gate.io used those funds to say they had a bunch of money, and then I think they transferred it back. Can't remember what happened. Outside of all the rumors around Crypto.com being insolvent, and I would say KuCoin gets those rumors all the time too, how many times have we seen a bunch of smoke around an exchange and there hasn't been fire? Not very many, guys. Not very many. Listen to me now. Swan Bitcoin, run. Run from Swan Bitcoin. If you have been using them for Bitcoin, if you can self-service withdraw, you do it now and you do it immediately. Okay? Now, I want you guys to look at this lie from Swan Bitcoin here. I want you to look at this lie. Okay? Here it is. The company on its website listed major platform upgrade as being underway since May 30th. This has been going on for a week, okay? For a week, they've been having problems. The company has moved to transfer all of its assets to 2 new custodians. Guys, they weren't doing an upgrade. They were trying to figure out how to get access to Bitcoin to give it to their customers. Think about how dishonest this is. Now let's go back to Twitter here real quick and let's look at some more of my tweets about this because, man, I sure have loved this. Man, I love it when my enemies fall, and I can't wait to get to the Gary Gensler story here in a moment. Update on our major platform upgrade. Thank you for the $2, dickhead. Sorry, excuse me. Thank you for the $2. I'll take that. Sorry, that was a little unfamily friendly. I do not like to call people, after Richard Nixon. When I said that, I was saying that he loved Richard Nixon. That's what I was saying. Update on our platform upgrade. That's for Swan Bitcoin. That's for that guy that comes and did we ban that guy from the channel?
I just did.
Okay, thank you. But thank you for the $4. Appreciate that. Update on our platform upgrade. Self-service withdrawals are back up for almost all clients, which means that for a period of time, you couldn't get any of your Bitcoin off Swan Bitcoin. The number one thing that they preach against. These are the most intellectually dishonest people in the world. The Bitcoin maximalists, your Corey Clipstons, your Swan Bitcoins. It is disgusting that they criticize Binance. How many problems has Binance had problems with withdrawals? Not very many.
Mm-mm.
And if so, it's usually one asset at a time. And they actually usually tell you beforehand, as opposed to this one where you find out as you go to withdraw. Purchasing is getting close. Thanks for your patience. On the other side of this is a stronger Swan. Does a stronger Swan sound like a major platform upgrade? No. It means you've gone through something. You freaking liars. Let's see here. Strike also uses Prime Trust. This is from March 17th. I wouldn't think that they would use them if they were questionable. Strike, Jack Mallers, another laser-eyed maxi. Ooh, I'm having my day today. They thought they were going to have their day because Coinbase and Binance this week, but this is a beautiful thing. Where is Corey Clipson when his exchange is insolvent? By the way, we warned him about Prime Trust. He's arguing with nobodies about how bad Binance is. Meanwhile, you can't get your money off. Prime Trust is collapsing. Swan withdrawals are frozen. Let's see here. Do I have another one? I thought I had another. There's my guy, Value in Time. There he is. Let's see. I guess that was the. Where is Udi's tweet? Udi tweeted about this yesterday too. Guys, run away from Swan Bitcoin. Guys, we warned them about this 3 months ago. Because crypto custodian Prime Trust to cease operations in Texas at the end of January. The firm withdrew its Texas money transmitter license application, but says it intends to reapply swiftly. This is back from January with Prime Trust, a custodian they're having to move from. They're stopping doing business with the state of Texas. Company also provide custody to Swan, Abra, and OKCoin. Prime Trust notified its affected customers. Guys, we've had warnings that there were problems with Prime Trust, that they weren't able to get different licenses. We've been able to see this for 6 months now. 3 months ago, there were rumors of problems with Prime Trust. We tried to warn him, but he didn't want to hear it. Why? Because he's the same person that would rather see homeless people rather than vote for a guy that makes him mean tweets. They can't use their brain. They can't see the big picture. All right, moving on. There we go. So what was that? De-dollarization now evident as central banks reserve dropped to record lows from JP Morgan. New Reuters report, JP Market Strategist Mira I don't care what JP Morgan says. They're stupid. Soros Fund Management, CFO, says crypto is ripe for TradFi takeover. What? Guys, it's not going to work. Good try. Republican crypto bill, a 10x improvement on all others from the Masari CEO, of course. Let's see here. Is this the only story we have on this whole thing? We didn't even put the story up today of the Binance Advisor thing. Where's that at? Let's pull it up. Yeah, guys. We left out the most important story of the day.
Was that not the part there? Didn't include it?
Kind of, but that's not the story that we want for sure. That's when explaining what the repercussions should be. But we need talking about Gary Gensler and Binance. Let's see here. Binance lawyer. Here it is. This is the one right here. This is from CNBC. This is breaking news, guys. This is not information we had before. And we're gonna go to Gary for live comment here in just about 2 or 3 minutes. Binance lawyers allege SEC Chair Gary Gensler offered to serve as an advisor to Binance in 2019. That's for Gary Gensler. Is Gary Gensler thinking about?
Oh my.
Uh-oh. Where's Epstein?
Oh no.
Where's Gary?
I'll tell you this right now, Ben. If that picture doesn't get taken down soon, he's going to get suspended by the NBA.
Pew, 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 pew. That's funny stuff. Guys, I want to go over the highlights of this story, okay? Gary Gensler, who's in the midst of a hefty crackdown, offered to serve as an advisor to Binance's parent company in 2019, according to lawyers for Binance and CZ. Do we have a time and location for the meetup in Charlotte? Guys, just go to Twitter, go to my pinned tweet, go to profile here, profile, pinned tweet. All the information is here. You got to click here. All the information is right here on the meet and greet. There you go. The audio book hopefully will be out by the end of next week, I hope. And also, our other book is finished, just completely done. We picked out the cover yesterday. So Catching Up to FTX will be out here in a few months. Man, there's some good stories in there. Y'all are going to love that book. It's a much different book than Catching Up to Crypto because it's a lot of story-based. But anyways, I digress. Okay. Let's continue on the story here. By the way, documents filed by the SEC indicate that attorneys from Gibson, Dunn, and Latham and Watkins, Binance's lawyers, say that this is going to be, that this came out. The judge appointed to the Coinbase case is actually an attorney that used to work, I believe, at Gibson, Dunn. Very interesting. Gary Gensler eventually met with CZ. What was that? Met with CZ in Japan for lunch in 2019.
What do you think they ate? What do you think they had for lunch?
CZ, most likely. I would think he probably is a sushi guy.
Yeah.
I don't know how sophisticated his palate is. He might be like me. He might just like tuna with avocado and rice. No
Maybe.
Cucumber. We don't do cucumber around here.
Maybe.
I'm sure my guy CZ likes some wasabi. He's not like Sam. Sam can't eat wasabi. He'd be like, oh, it's too hot. CZ would be like, oh, I like this. Gary Gensler, obviously, he likes stuff raw, right? So, blood of children. Okay. At the time, Gensler was teaching at MIT. Interesting here. Appointed head of the SEC by 2021. So here's a timeline. 2019, he's working at MIT. Later on 2019, while he's working at MIT, asked CZ for a job. Later in 2019, doesn't get the job. 2021, appointed head of Binance, or excuse me, appointed head of the SEC. 2023, goes after the place that didn't want him to work there. Guys, this is the worst conflict of interest I've ever seen. Guys, I don't like cucumber. I'm sorry. Sashimi, not sushi. I don't know the difference. I'm sorry. What is a caterpillar? I like that. That's good. I hope that guy like actually doesn't know how to spell caterpillar, and that's how he put it, because that is beautiful. I love that. Gensler ate a knuckle sandwich.
Oh my God.
That's pretty good. Let's see. There's more here. CZ sat down with an interview with Gary Gensler for Gary Gensler's blockchain course at MIT.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was thinking about this earlier. Everyone always like talks about, they're like, oh, like Gary knows crypto. Like, did he have other people like CZ write all of his lectures for him?
Is CZ in Dubai? It says right here he reportedly resides in the UAE. If he is in Dubai, my God, CZ, we gotta have lunch. We gotta have lunch when I come out there in a couple weeks, for sure. That would be awesome. I'm not sure if he's there or not. He has a tendency for geographic elusiveness. That's good. Zhao's lawyers now say that Zhao understood that Gensler was comfortable serving as an informal advisor. Later in 2019, Gensler was slated to testify before the House. Of course, this is regarding Facebook and Libra. He sent CZ a copy of his intended testimony before the hearing. Why do you think he did that? Hey, CZ, is this okay? Is it any problems here? Do you like this? Can I go say this? I really want to work for you. Is it okay? In July that year, he testified over Facebook's proposed cryptocurrency Libra. And there it says, I do not advise any financial, technology, blockchain, or other companies, nor do I own any crypto. While he's actively trying to, this is how corrupt our government is, people. This is it. Gensler's advice to lawmakers was, they didn't want Libra. Why do you think that was? Well, he was trying to win favor with CZ. He testified in more broad language. We must guard against illicit activities, blah, 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 blah. SEC spokesperson said in a statement to CNBC, the chair is very familiar with and in full compliance of his ethical obligations, including any recusal obligations. He is aware that he should recuse himself from anything that is a conflict of interest. Oh, guy fired me, didn't hire me for a job? Definitely not a conflict of interest, guys. Let me tell you, if I ever went to a job interview and the person didn't give me the job, you think I'm going to turn around and hire that person? I'm not going to. You think this isn't a conflict of interest? It is. Should Congress act today? Yes. We're going to give them until the 13th. 13th, there's a big hearing. This better be brought up. This better be brought up. Oh, Aunt Lynn Online says, I bet anything that CZ was the guest lecturer on the mysterious lecture number 18 that's been scrubbed from MIT and the internet. Wow. If we can prove that, somebody go to town. Somebody go prove that.
Ben, I know you want to get away from this girlfriend story, but let's just walk through it once again.
Yeah.
They're going on lunch dates.
Uh-huh.
Gary's sending his homework to be reviewed by CZ. This is the stuff that girlfriend-boyfriends do.
Yeah.
And again, CZ doesn't think he's in a relationship, I don't think, but delusional girlfriends.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is a passion, a crime
It's a
of
scorn
passion
lover
right now.
It's an absolute scorn. Now, hold on a second, though. Hold on a second. I think we have, is there a breaking, do we have Gary live?
I don't know if Gary,
Do we have Gary
Gary's
live here?
live just yet.
I just got a message. I just got a message saying that Gary is about to come to us live. Let's give him a few minutes here.
Yeah,
See if he's going to come. I'll keep this up just in case. Let me know if Gary pops up.
I will.
We need to talk to him.
Wait. I think they're trying to get to Gary.
They're trying to get him right
We're
now.
moments away from Gary.
Moments away from Gary, guys. Binance wants SEC chair Gary Gensler recused for advising crypto project. Court filings by crypto exchange Binance claim that securities and SEC commission chair Gary Gensler approached the firm in 2019 and served as an informal advisor and therefore should be recused in the SEC lawsuit. Gensler gave CZ a sneak peek. He should be fired for that alone. For that alone, Gary Gensler should be fired from the SEC. It is time. It is time to wake up, people. Time to wake up. One Binance employee told colleagues that Gensler would be a useful advisor because he would likely be back in a regulator's seat if Democrats win the 2020 election. He was already telling them he was going to be the chairman of the SEC. Head of Binance's venture investing arm met with Gensler in October 2018. And that Gensler declined advisorship, that was 2018. 2019, he came to them. All right, now is he on?
Yeah, he's mic'd today, so.
Oh, he's mic'd. Okay, there he is, guys. Coming to you live with Gary Gensler. Hey, Gary, good to see you. How are you doing? Okay. Now, everybody knows, Gary, Binance turns you down for a job, and we're very upset about that. However, here at BitBoy Crypto, we thought it was good to take you in. You are now an advisor for BitBoy Crypto. Do you have any comments on what it's like working with someone that used to be your arch nemesis? Gary, he's mic'd up. There's the mic. Gary. Wow, stone-faced. Now, Gary, look, I know we've had our problems in the past. I know we had some issues with one another. But, Gary, I'm ready to let bygones be bygones. Gary, we have a doll here. We have a doll here in your home. Do we see the doll? Where's the doll? There is a doll in there. There it is. Gary, can you show us on this doll where he hurt you? Where on this doll did you hurt you, Gary? Show us on the doll. Oh, there it is. The chest. Okay. The BitBoy logo. Okay. Gary, can you forgive? Gary, is it possible for you to forgive? Or is this... Gary, is there anything else you want to tell our audience today? Okay. Okay, can we try to get him to talk? Do we have any of those bugs? Can Allison feed him a bug? Is Allison there? Allison, can you feed him a bug? We need to get here we go. Oh, we have a leaf. Oh, there's the hand. There's a famous hand. There it is, guys. Let's see. Okay, come on. Come on, Gary. Gary, talk. Talk, Gary. Gary, talk. Wow. He backed away. He backed away from the leaf. We actually come to understand this morning that leafs are a security. Leafs are a security, according to Gary Gensler, guys. Breaking news here on the channel. Thank you so much. Oh, what is this? Is this the blood of children? Is this the blood of children? Oh, there it is. He had the blood of children. There, he's talking now. Gary, thank you so much. This was amazing. What an amazing interview. Look what we got from Gary. He literally ate a living creature, which we know he dines on to stay fresh. Thank you, Gary, for coming on the show. Thank you, Gary. Okay, guys. There he is. That was amazing. That was amazing, guys. Wow. Guys, you heard it here first. No other channel gets exclusive interviews like this one right now. Oh, I see. Someone says that he was trying to tell us, leave it alone. Gary says, fluff you. Guys, he killed a child live on TV. Very sad. Very sad.
Those are baby bugs.
Those are baby bugs.
Yeah.
That was a baby. Confirmed. Gary Gensler, blood of children. Favorite delicacy. Very good. Notice Ben never talks about Cardano. Been like that for weeks. Guys, we literally just did a Cardano video like 2 nights ago. Didn't we?
Yeah.
Like 2 nights ago, we did a full Cardano video. Thanks, guys. Guys, what is the latest news on Cardano? It hasn't. Gary called it a security. That's the latest news. So there you go. Okay, let's move on. Let me check. And guys, well, hold on one second. I want to check on our potential guest here, see if he ever responded here. Did not? Okay, well, probably still sleeping. That's what I would say. That was our special guest. That was him, Gary. If Gary gets the hook, you better keep a hook away from my lizard. You put a hook near my lizard, we got problems. What does it say up there? If Gary gets the hook or win, is there hope that we wouldn't just get another one of him? Gary's not brave enough to act on his own. Guys, Gary is driven by the banks. We're going to look at that in the CT minute in a second. What I'll tell you is no one Hunter says, are you still a Blocktopia project? No, we're not a Blocktopia anymore. People say that, I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? What was that super chat again? It gets,
the hook, yeah.
You can't be worse than Gary because Gary is a wolf in sheep's clothing. That's the very worst kind of person. If we get someone else in, then we're probably going to know what their viewpoint on crypto is. Gary pretended like he was for crypto, got in, and then effectively rug pulled us. Cardonzo. Yeah, we love Cardonzo. Was FTX created after Gary was denied by CZ? Oh.
I will, yeah.
Oh. That's big. If that it's all coming into clarity here.
May 2019.
July 2019 was when that hearing was. So not quite sure if it times up 100%. Let's go ahead and go to the CT Minute, guys. CT Minute, as always, brought to you guys. Well, actually, you know what? Hold on. One more story here. Senator Haggerty tells Gary Gensler to expect to hear from Congress as U.S. officials respond to SEC. In a recent announcement, Bill Haggerty says SEC is weaponizing itself to destroy the entire industry, and says he's going to have to explain himself to Congress. I feel another Gary Gensler roast coming on. Do we have any? Can somebody in the chat let us know? And can you watch Tim for this? Is anyone from Congress commented on this story about Gary Gensler, an advisor for Binance? Is any politician commented on it yet? If so, I want that. All right, let's move to CT Minute, guys. Go ahead and roll the mid-roll. Guys, don't forget to go to bitboycrypto.com/stake. If you're interested, great partner. We love Stake. Absolutely. You want to play games with crypto? You guys can do that. If you're in the US, you go on the left side, go on the right side. It is bitboycrypto.com/stake. Will rap for ETH. That's pretty funny. Guys, I want to show you guys some more. Like, we're really focusing a lot right now on my Twitter because I just had so many tweets last night about this. I want to talk about some of this Gary Gensler stuff here. Let's see here. See ya, Gary. God, he's gotta go. Let's see. Gary Gensler was meeting with Binance in 2018, 1 year before he allegedly offered to serve as an advisor to the crypto company in 2019. Ella Zhang, the head of Binance venture investing arm, and Harry Zhu met with Mr. Gensler in 2018. Now, hold on one second. Let me look something up. Harry Zhu ran a U.S. trading firm that Binance had invested in, Koi Trading. Okay. At Gensler in 2018. I mean, this is from March. The story came out about they were meeting with Gary Gensler. Very interesting, but we did not know the story about the advisor role. Okay, moving back over here to Twitter. So there we go with that. The Gary Gensler's tips on licensing strategies help Binance launch Binance US. Very interesting. Binance lawyers allege SEC chair offered to serve as an advisor. And we didn't even talk about this, guys. Coinbase, by the way, this is a big story. Coinbase is saying they are not going to delist assets based on that SEC, the SEC action. So why in the world are they not relisting XRP? Something to think about. Let's see. Later in 2019, letter said Gary Gensler was slated to testify before the House Financial Service Committee. You see, this was Gary trying to win points with CZ. The only thing Gary can win is a shiny head competition, and he still will lose to Uncle Brian. That's a good tweet. Guy, my tweets were strong last night. That was fire enough. Is that what they call a swan dive?
I mean, the thing is, it's a completely different head, though. He's going for the cul-de-sac. Let's have a cul-de-sac competition. And Gary's got
it's Gary versus Brad Sherman. That's it. I mean, they got the same haircut.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
And that this guy, this idiot, this Bitcoin maxi, Coinbase, he's lashing out at Coinbase. Coinbase onboarded me to buy my first Bitcoin in 2017, then instantly into altcoins, which in 2017, if it was into altcoins, that was Ethereum and Litecoin, that was it. Okay. He's made it sound like all of these other altcoins. From altcoins to yield chasing, Coinbase helped me waste 5 years in Sipto. He didn't even spell it right. One idiot. Coinbase didn't make me a Bitcoiner. Listening to Bitcoin maxis did, and they literally saved me from losing everything. I've used Coinbase since 2014, and I'm super rich. Maybe you're just bad at crypto, bro. That's a good tweet. That's a good one. A Bible verse, guys. I tweeted a Bible verse last night. But you have saved us from our adversaries, and you have put to shame those who hate us. Looking at you, Corey. Looking at you, Gary. Let's see here. I have a tweet I'm getting to here. Okay. This is what I want people to understand here. This is the big picture. We want to zoom out and we want to look big picture. We want to look at FTX, how the SEC and the FTX came so close. What people don't realize yet is that CZ didn't just say no to Gary Gensler. He said no to the entire U.S. banking system. He knew Gary was a fox in the hen house from the beginning. When banks realized they couldn't enter into Binance, they immediately set out to destroy it. Kevin O'Leary, Jim Cramer, Elizabeth Warren, Brad Sherman, messages from the entire Democratic Party, Jamie Dimon, JP Morgan. Look at all the comments these people have said about Binance. Why? We told you way back in the day, we told you that years ago, we told you the only way the banking system could try to destroy crypto would be from the inside out. They've never been able to get access to Binance, and that drives them crazy. Beer Noob 21 says, Gary is Sauron. I am Frodo. We need elves to help. Guys, I don't have hairy feet, but I don't have big toenails either. So go figure that. Okay, let's see if there's anything else. Don't forget to check out Bencoin. Join Bencoin Official. We talked about it earlier. Make sure to follow over there. Guys, we are building a hype army. Super excited about that. Make sure to go check it out. Okay, moving on here to pick a coin.
Yes, it looks like we got, because the three options were STX, ICP, and Atom.
ICP, okay.
ICP got the win.
We have Cosmos and Atom. Cosmos/Atom, ticker's Atom, now considered to be a security by the SEC. ICP now said to be a security by the SEC. Stacks, actually, one of the very, very few regulated securities offerings that are on, that are basically on the secondary market. So Stacks used to be a coin called Blockstacks. They rebranded it into a security offering, STX, and now it's finally doing well. We're going to do a full review on it. I look like Samwise, though. I don't think I look like anybody from my precious. That's the only one I look like. Okay. Ben Nation, let's go. Okay, so we're going to go to ICP. You know what? I actually want to show a tweet from Mason. And guys, I want to show you guys how people on Twitter should treat each other. Let me show you. Let me show you how people should treat each other. Here we go. All right. Mason said... let's see where it is. He bet on Miami last night. I knew that was a bad guy. That was a bad move. I could have told him that.
Yeah.
ICP is a venture capitalist dumpster fire that will never go past all-time high again. Great tech, though, and expanding community. Sad that most great coins were infested by VCs. And of course, what did I respond to that as? With? Well, no, that's not what I want to do. I guess I got to click on. They've kind of redone the way you have to do this. Here it is. Click on that. Now we can go down. Bro, you couldn't be more wrong about this one. You don't have the whole story. Sam and FTX sabotaged the whole thing and faked the top price so they could dump it with perpetual futures on an asset that was not even listed on a spot market 4 days before it got a spot price. Always respect, brother. I love Mason. Mason's cool. He's wrong on this view. He doesn't have the full information. I'm going to say he's wrong. He doesn't have the full information. He said, thank you for the info. Might be a lack of research on my end. And of course, later on, he says, he retweets me and he says, should I buy some ICP? And I gave him a video to watch. Let's see if he responded to that. There it is. God, freaking Jim. I hate this guy. Oh, wow. I didn't know a video could be so boring. I'd rather watch paint dry than that. Oh, Jim. Oh, I've been firing back at Jim a lot. Jim is my enemy.
What does it mean that Jim's here to take care of him? That doesn't sound good.
No, I don't know what that is. Watch paint dry. You can watch paint dry. Wow. I'm going to get you. Okay, sorry about that. I'm going to put that in there. Thank you. Okay, sorry. Back up to the top, guys. Okay, so I've been firing off at Jim so much. They actually, what they do is they have, we're not putting a poll up to see if I look like Samwise. Is that Rudy? Is Rudy Samwise?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'll take it. I'll take Rudy. The thing about this Jim thing is they've got it set up to where it, like certain trigger points, Jim responds to everything I tweet. Anyways, let's see if he responded to this. Only this guy responded. That's it. Have you guys noticed, by the way, how many Ben.eth impersonators there are now? Have you seen that, Tim?
Yeah.
They're everywhere. I don't look like Samwise. What the frick? I look nothing like him. Guys. Do I like feeding trolls? Yeah, I do like. So Jim is a bot, by the way, guys. I respond to him. But they have him set to respond to every single thing I say.
Yep.
So anyway, so back to ICP, guys. You got to remember what, and if you guys go to that thread and you look at this video, I'll retweet it real quick. So if you guys just want to go to my page, you can see it. Guys, this is a video we put out the first time we exposed what was going on with FTX and how they were sabotaging projects. This was sent to me by, the idea for this was sent to me by Six Figs on Twitter. Real Six Figs. Love that guy. He's the one that really kicked off our fight with FTX. Now, I was fighting with Sam personally about some political stuff, but this was about what they did to ICP. Guys, everyone has to have the right information about ICP. The price plummeted because it was set to an unsustainable level by Sam Bankman-Fried and Alameda and FTX, who created perpetual futures on FTX on an asset that was not tradable. They pumped the price up so high. Why? So they could dump it, make tons of money, and destroy a project that they saw as a rival for Solana. That's what happened. ICP is a great project. I'm going and looking at some of the numbers on it. You guys can see the chart looks horrible. The chart looks horrible, guys. Ben, you need to lower the temperature with Gary. Just kidding. Deep fried lizard legs.
Oh my gosh.
Guys, don't make Allison paranoid. Allison wants to keep this lizard alive at all points. Guys, ICP is one of the rare projects. It's a major coin that's never been above its launch point. It launched on Coinbase at $428, supposedly on some exchanges as high as $700 due to FTX. What you really need to do is you need to pretend that doesn't exist, and you need to zoom it in from here if you're going to really look at the chart. If you look at 1 year, it has certainly spent some time up above where it was a year ago. The last month has been bad. The whole market has been bad. The last 7 days, things have been bad. I mean, this was the big fall for everything. I believe in ICP. I think ICP is a great project. It's actually, did you know this, Tim? It's our number one moneymaker in our overall portfolio for the last year. Number one moneymaker in our portfolio. Yeah. We've taken so many profits from ICP. It went all the way up to $8 at one point. We've taken so many profits and spread it all around, and we still have a good bit of ICP. We believe in it for this bull run. I think it's got a possibility to be one of the number one gainers because why? It was unnaturally suppressed, inorganically suppressed by FTX. Guys, it's down 99%. Is that who they say I look like now?
So I'm saying, and I don't know if they can. So Sabretooth from like the newer Sabretooth from X-Men, I think that's a better comparison. I don't know if you can find that same image.
Well, I can find it, I'm sure. Let's see. Let's see if we can find it. Hold on. Okay, there we go. What do y'all think? Do I look like this guy?
Yeah, I got a share screen.
Is that it? Oh, that's not the right one.
Uh,
Oh, there it is. That's the one you like. You like that one.
I think
You think
that's
let's
similar.
compare it on Twitter. Let's go to Twitter and compare my profile picture. My profile picture here. Well, here I am. Okay, here we go. There's the Bit Boy. Here's Sabretooth. I will take a Liev Schreiber comparison any day of the week. I love Liev Schreiber. I think he's an awesome dude. There we go. Am I the new Sabretooth? There we go. Love it. Okay. Chuck Norris died 4 years ago. Death has been scared to tell him. Man, that is sad.
True.
Yeah, if you ignore ICP, you're going to regret it. I believe it 100%. Ben, you also believed in Algorand. You're saying that like Algorand is past tense. Yeah.
I mean,
Some of y'all brand new to this market. Some of y'all brand new. Your brand newness is showing.
AJ just did a deep dive. Like he was talking to people. He did some deep research. He was the first to admit Algo had some issues there, but Algo's working on some stuff, and Algo's gonna do okay. It's still gonna do okay.
Stats Finance says I look better than Liev Schreiber.
Ooh,
I'll take it. I'll take it, girl. Okay. All right, moving on. We just go straight to XRP? That's it?
Yeah,
This is the end of the show?
Yeah.
Wow. Go figure. And if you're in the XRP army, throw the X up. Oh my gosh, look at this. Wow. Guys, before I get into this story, can I please say this? Don't take this story seriously. Please. Okay. Oh, remind me, I want to do something at the end of the show.
Okay.
Remind me to do it. Thanks. Less than 100 XRP need to become a millionaire. Oh, we got a huge XRP story tonight, actually. Huge XRP story tonight. It's going to be our video. And don't forget, of course, our XRP segment every day is brought to you by another place you could become a millionaire. Or, well, let me rephrase that. You can become a millionaire from $1 with stake. You can also become a millionaire from a billionaire with stake, depending on which way you go. If you want to play games of crypto, including XRP, make sure to go to bitboycrypto.com/stake. You guys can sign up for US on this side, international customers on that side, and get signed up. We love Stake, best partner in the world. Absolutely love them. Back to this story, though. Don't forget, though, guys, we do have that big story tonight. We've got some kind of breaking news a lot of people have missed. My guy, Joey Swole, you guys know Joey Swole on TikTok. He sent me some screenshots of some stuff. Insane. There might be something bubbling underneath the surface with the XRP case that we cannot see. So make sure to come back tonight. We got a really big story. Valhill Capital is, of course, Jimmy Valhill, I think is his name. He's been on the show before. Has published a new research paper assessing the fair value of XRP, and the results are astronomical. Private equity firm explains in the research paper using 6 pricing models that the fair value is somewhere between $3,500 and $21,900 per token. Because of this, concept of fair market value came into discussion, how it differs from market value. To assess the fair value, the confidential committee formed a smaller valuation committee in the fall of 2022, composed of individuals who had experience with quantitative and financial valuations. Here it is. Modeled fair market value of XRP. 6 quantitative models. And look at this unbelievably beautiful chart. It's got to be true with this chart, right?
Yeah. They don't chart things that aren't real.
Of course.
Yeah.
And not only that, I saw this on the internet.
That double facts.
Double points.
Yeah.
However, the most important driver of the asset price, according to the analysis, is the extent to which the world decides to use XRP to store wealth. Yes.
That beat video from yesterday, though.
Yeah.
All I hear are facts.
Yeah, all I hear are facts, guys. I only hear facts here. I love that bot.
That was great.
They have so many. Have you seen more? They have more videos than me.
They do?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
That's not the only
I'm
one.
gonna have to go watch some of those after.
Oh, they're so funny. They had one that was really funny. Should we watch it?
I mean,
look, I want to say this. Okay, we'll watch it.
Yeah.
We'll watch it. Okay. I will make some notes before that. It should be noted these theses of him only alone should be taken with great salt. The XRP buyback theory dates 2021. David Schwartz already said this is not true. There's no buyback. There you go. Guys, the buyback thing is not happening. In my opinion, I don't think there's any way. Guys, you're not going to get a $3,500 XRP. You're definitely not going to become a millionaire with 100 XRP. 100,000 XRP? Yeah, you become a millionaire, I believe. 50,000? I believe you can become a millionaire there down the road. 100, guys, not a prayer. I don't mean to bust your hopium. Guys, God, okay, I'm fine. You don't have to worry about it. Let's go real quick. I want to preempt this. Can you pull it down for just a second so I can go to my messages and pull this up? Okay. Let's see. Where are they at? Okay, here. Okay. Oh, that's actually really me. That one was. Okay. 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 Well, let me pull this down. Hold on. Okay, I want to preempt this. Okay, I want to preempt this. This is for entertainment purposes only. I have no shade against Ben.eth. We are good. Me and Ben are great. We talked about last night our spaces. I feel like we're better apart than we are together, for sure. I think both of our, we both have directions we're going in. This is not shade towards him. They made this, not me. It's parody, guys. It's satire, okay? Are you ready to pull it up? This is called 2 Bens, 1 Token. Are you ready for this? It is so funny. Here we go. All right.
Friends, I've summoned you to share some significant news. I'm officially severing my association with Ben.z. This is a necessary divergence in our crypto journeys. Although we both will always be Bens, I can't support his increasingly extreme Ben worldviews. I am a Ben who believes in peace and understanding and insists that all Bens should strive for a better world.
Whoa, hold up. What's this about?
I believe it's related to his Ben token drama. BitBoy's real name is Ben, and he collaborated with another Ben on the token. It's essentially a case of 2 Bens, 1 token. Sounds like a perfect shitstorm to me.
Correct. God save Ben.
So, 2 Bens taking separate paths. Who gets custody of the Ben token? Are you taking on full-time responsibility, or will Ben.eth have it on weekends?
Absolutely not. There's no more shared custody. Consider it a digital Romulus and Remus scenario. Despite the separation, I'll continue to guide the Ben vessel on the path of righteousness. In Ben, we trust.
Wait, I thought BitBoy and Ben.eth were the same motherfucking Ben.
I'm sorry, I forgot about that at the end. Sorry, guys. These people, this is AI. This is AI. It's so funny. Guys, this is hilarious. I'm sorry about the F word at the end. Sorry, guys. Didn't block out. Sorry about that. I forgot about that. How many Luna C to become a millionaire? There's not enough in the world. That's what I'll tell you.
And they got your Braves jersey in there too.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
I love it. I want to partner with these guys.
We need a
now. We already have bots.
Show.
We have bots that have created a bot for me. They've already created it. There's actually already a social media for it. We just haven't debuted it yet.
We need to play with it too. It's like, like the NBA has like their spin-off of Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
That they do like stuff.
Oh yeah.
We could have find something like
this
that.
Is so funny. Yes.
Incorporated Ben AI.
Well, I always wanted to do this thing with BitBoy where he's like a superhero, right?
Yeah.
But like, they could do it with AI.
There we go.
Oh my gosh, this is good stuff. They're gonna lose their mind because they love me. They definitely want something here. Hold on, I got it. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Got to still on show. Be there in a second.
Wait, Ben, you have things other than this show you have to do?
It's wild, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay.
You know what? Look, just real quick, guys. Going to my Twitter. Let's see. This is before my tweet storm last night. When did the Braves game last night?
Oh my god.
New Bud Light spokesman there, as you guys can see. New Bud Light spokesman. Took a picture with my guy who got me some batting practice tickets, Brandon Nimmo. That is, he is a member of the Bit Squad. Definitely. I met him in the airport a couple years ago. We're good friends. He sent me and my kids. We got to go to batting practice last night with the Mets and all that. Braves game, obviously. Still go Braves, obviously. I want to say this, guys. Brandon Nimmo is very close to making the All-Star game, from what I'm hearing. Okay. Let's see let's see where you vote for this. MLB. He's having a great season. He struggled with injuries his first few years. He had 1 year like 2018 where he played. But the last 2 years he's been awesome. Played for the Mets. We don't like the Mets, but we do like Brandon. We like the Mets a little bit better because he's there for sure. But you guys go to MLB.com/all-star/ballot. You guys go vote for Brandon Nimmo. He's plays center field. He gets on base. He's the leadoff hitter for the Mets. Does a phenomenal job. And you know what? Above all else, he's an awesome dude. Like he is so awesome. When I take my kids to go see him, they love it. Matt, I even let Madden. He's got a Brandon Nimmo jersey. So you guys go check him out. You guys can look up different stats if you want to see it. But he's in the National League. Let's see here. There's Pete Alonso. Let's see where Brandon is. Brandon's somewhere second base. Go down here to center fielders or outfielders. Here we go. We got outfield. Obviously, guys. Obviously, Ronald Acuna is going to be the top vote getter there. But you guys can keep going down, see where he is. Brandon Nimmo. There he is, right there. 284 average. I mean, out of everybody on this page, you got the second highest average right behind Victor Robles. 4 home runs, 21 RBIs. That's great for a leadoff hitter. So you guys, everybody go vote for Brandon Nimmo. Let's get him in the All-Star game. And then, I'm taking my kids to the All-Star game. If Brandon gets there, I don't know, maybe I can get down on the field. That'd be really cool. And I'll wear a Ben Coin shirt.
Yeah.
How about that?
There we go.
I had to wear an under it jersey. I don't know what kind of jersey I'm going to rock. But anyways, so just wanted to say that. Appreciate Brandon a lot. He's a good guy. Everybody go vote for him, whether you're a Mets fan or not. He's in crypto, guys. He's a crypto guy. So there you go. That's probably all you guys need. All right, guys. That is all I got for today. I got a meeting I got to go to. That's all I got. Be blessed. BitBoy out.